Graduated Pineview High School in 2021, photos and videos from his mother's Facebook page show him as a high achiever, graduating with such a strong academic record that he won a 4-year scholarship.
Congratulations! You have been selected to receive the Resident Presidential Scholarship from Utah State University. The value of this scholarship is approximately $32,000.
But Robinson did not use all 4 years of that scholarship. He took a leave of absence after just 1 semester, according to Utah State University, and enrolled at Dixie Technical College in the Electrical Apprentice Program. It appears Robinson lived near his family at an apartment in St. George, where today, law enforcement was at this complex. FBI technicians gathered evidence at the apartment. A neighbor described Robinson as super reclusive. This apartment is 3 hours away from Utah Valley, the site of the shooting. He lived here with a roommate who showed police messages.
The content of these messages included messages affiliated with the contact Tyler, stating a need to retrieve a rifle from a drop point, leaving the rifle in a bush.
In the woods near the school, investigators found that rifle, along with bullet casings engraved with messages, some referring to online memes and video games, others seemingly political.
Hey, fascist! Exclamation point. Catch! Exclamation point. A second unfired casing read, "Oh, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao, Ciao, Ciao."
That inscription, Bella Ciao, appears to reference an Italian anti-Nazi folk song, which has been used in recent years on video games and a TV show. Robinson's voter registration doesn't show any political leaning. He registered as unaffiliated with any party and had not voted in the last 2 general elections. But he had recently become more political. A family member described what he said at a dinner.
In the conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
It was his family and a friend who turned Robinson into the sheriff's department. Among the clues, investigators say they got footprints from Converse shoes when the suspect jumped off the roof. Photos show Robinson wearing Converse in several pictures, similar to surveillance photos captured at Utah Valley.
Hey family, so you see that they caught the shooter of Charlie Kirk. And you see he was a Caucasian. Yet they blamed Black people, even though we were not even in Utah really and had nothing to do with it. Family, these people will never change. So I'm going to get into the story real quick. Specs, my glasses, family. And we're going to have a discussion about it. See, these people are wicked. Oh, my glasses is broke. These people are wicked because they want to blame us for the things that they're doing. So this story is from CNN, and it says what we know about Charlie Kirk's shooter, suspect Tyler Robinson. Growing up in a Utah suburb, okay, he was from the suburbs, and he was a Republican. Tyler Robinson seemed to be on a promising path. He had a close knit family, father in the home. You know how they always say fatherless children, Black children? Yeah, well, he had a father in the home, okay? And most white shooters have fathers in the home, but that doesn't make a difference. He scored well on standardized tests, which means nothing, and earned a 4.0 GPA according to social media posts. After graduating high school in 2021, he filmed a video proudly reciting a letter from Utah State University offering him a 4-year merit scholarship. Robinson left the state school after just a semester, taking a leave of absence and never returning. Now authorities are working to understand what happened in the intervening years that led Robinson to the rooftop where he allegedly gunned down conservative activist Charlie Kirk this week. The brazen murder, the latest in a string of attempted and successful assassinations of political leaders, he was not a political leader. And so I don't understand why they are referring to this person, Charlie Kirk, as a political leader. He was nothing but a rage baiter. That's what he was. Um, in recent years has led to anguished recriminations across America's political spectrums. While police are still investigating the killing, authorities have pointed to what they described as anti fascist messages engraved on bullet casings in a rifle found near the deadly shooting as potential evidence of a political motive. So, what probably happened, family, is that his family was probably affected by this economy and all of the tariffs that Trump has put on all of the countries around the world. And so they probably, I'm sure, as everybody else, has been affected. And see, this is what's going to make this government start changing some things, okay? Because they know that they are targets. Because possibly, if you have one, there are probably many more. And we know that when white men, okay, around this age and even some a little older, get anguished and upset about their living conditions, then they take it out on people. And they use unaliving and guns to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so this is just normal for them. This is what they do. This is who they are, and this is their culture. You know how they always say what our culture is? Well, family, their culture is when they get upset when things are not going their way, then they take people up out of here and they push them up out of here the way he pushed Kirk up out of here, and in that manner, and in oftentimes in front of many witnesses because they don't care. So this is ridiculous. They had to shut down, I think it was about 7 or 8 historically black universities because they were getting bomb threats because of Kirk's assassination or unaliving, because he's not a political figure, so it wasn't like it was an assassination, political assassination, but a lot of those people are upset and they're angry. They've lost their jobs. See, they voted for this administration thinking that we would only be affected, thinking that women would only be affected, not understanding that they would also too be affected. But family, their time is up anyway. It really does not matter. They are on borrowed time because the clock is ticking, and it is ticking fast on these people. White America has long had enough time where they have caused havoc and trauma and been terrorists. They are domestic terrorists, and it is time for them to, for it to stop. It is time for it to end, and the Most High Yah is doing exactly that. He is going to end it because he said, "For Esau is the end of the world, yet Jacob is the beginning." All right, Jacob. So y'all just keep rising, keep smiling, keep doing what you're doing, and their time is near. All right, family, you take care. Thanks so much. Be blessed, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.